Hey everyone, HumziPlayz here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Spectrum. So this is episode 19 of Pokemon Spectrum, and as you can see in the beginning of this video, I showed some evolutions off, and that is because I had decided to evolve some of our Pokemon, and yeah, just to have some of our Pokemon evolved so we can have an easier time with the gym, because yeah, I tried to record this part earlier, and I do apologize if this part is a little bit later than usual, because I tried recording this earlier and I got completely wrecked and stomped on by the trainers in the gym, and yeah, I was just getting kind of pissed off that we weren't doing so good, so I decided to take a step back and to train up our Pokemon. And well, it seems like these berries here are still growing. I think I was supposed to pick them up like yesterday, but I forgot to now. They like regrew, like the berries didn't just stay there, which is kind of weird because the berries should just stay there even if you don't pick them up, but I think the berries just kind of regrew. So anyways, we're heading towards the bicycle lane, the bike road, and yeah, we're gonna fight the trainers over there and gain some more experience, so hopefully we'll have an easier time in the gym. But yeah, once we get there, I'll show off our Pokemon, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about what happened, and yeah, how I even got this bike, because yeah, I got this bike and it took quite a while to get this bike. There was like a mini quest to get this bike, and yeah, I basically played this game for like 10 hours because I wanted to do some research on this game, find some Pokemon that I liked, and I picked some Pokemon that might give us an upper hand at the gym, because like I felt like I wasn't giving this game a fair chance, and I was just being like too pissed off and too frustrated, and I didn't want to like leave this game on a low note and just like be hating on this game, because like I don't want to hate this game. Like there's a lot to like in this game, but I felt like I was just kind of hating on the game too much, so I really needed to take a step back and like really grind up our Pokemon so we'll have an easier time with this game. And like I want to enjoy this game, and in order to enjoy it I needed to grind up. So yeah, you guys probably saw in the beginning here our Rybeak evolved into Crossbeak, so I put him in the daycare center for a little while, and then like when he was close to level 36 I took him out, and there's this really good place to grind in the forest where you could just like battle against a bunch of the bug type Pokemon, like I forgot the name of it, Amoflage, yeah, that's the name of that thing, and I actually caught a shiny one of those things, so I'll show that off later on. But yeah, we have a Crossbeak here. He has really good attack, and yeah, he is a steel type. He's flying and steel, so he's gonna come in handy for the gym because he's immune to poison type moves, which is great. And yeah, I decided to get a Dango out of the Pokemon the PC, and yeah, well actually I caught him because I wanted to have a good natured Dango, and yeah, I caught a Dango, and then I trained him up like from level 3 basically, and you can see there on November 5th I tried recording this game, and then I got completely wrecked by the trainers in the gym, so then I decided to train this guy up, and yeah, I'm sure that he'll come in handy for the gym. And yeah, he's a ground type, and yeah, I really like his redesign. Before he didn't really appeal to me like his pre-evolution, but now he looks really cool. So yeah, and also Jay Swizzle in the comments, he said that he really thought Dungo's design was cool, so yeah, I decided to train him up, so like he's level 40 now, which is like crazy. But yeah, and his ability is Sandstream, which is like the same ability that Tyranitar has, and that's pretty cool. Although like he can't benefit from the special defense boost that rock types get in sand streams, but Gekrodo can. Gekrodo. Yeah, so our Gekrock evolved into Gekrodo, and yeah, he has really good attack stat, and like he has almost as much attack as our crossbeak does, but yeah, not sure what moves he had before, but I taught him Stealth Rock and I think Crunch are new moves to him, and I gave him the Quick Claw because like he's pretty slow. But yeah, I'm glad that our Gekrog evolved and we have a Gekroto. His animation in battle though, it's like not the same. Well, I mean, it's not a new animation, it's the same as the pre-evolution, and like he doesn't have a moving animation here like we can see Crossbeak doesn't either here at the screen, but Dungo does. And yeah, so moving on, Bezel Bug, he is mostly the same. I didn't really do anything to him. I gave him the move Junk Toss, and yeah, I didn't realize he had this ability Tinted Lens, which basically makes not very effective moves normal effective, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't really realize that, but I guess that might come in handy if we want some neutral damage on things. And our Dropical here, yeah, I trained him up a little bit, but he's mainly a tank. And for the poison gym, like there's a lot of bug types in the gym as well, so he's like 4 times weak to that, so he's like not really that good. But I mean, he just has Milk Drink here and Hone Claws, which make him a little bit better. But yeah, I wish he had more attack. I wish his nature wasn't an attack reducing nature. And I'm like, sorry if I'm talking a lot, but I plan on this being the last part of Pokemon Spectrum because like after the 3rd gym, basically this demo is over, and Pokemon Sword and Shield are coming out next week, so I'm planning on playing Pokemon Shield on my channel, and that's gonna like take over for the game at least. I mean, I'll still be doing videos on the Pokemon anime, like those videos do a lot better than these videos do, but I want to do games on my channel as well. So you know, you have to start somewhere, and but yeah, I you know, in the last part of Pokemon Spectrum I was getting really pissed off, so I do apologize if I was upsetting some of you guys, because like I don't like to be pissed off, but I mean, sometimes the game just pisses you off, and you know, I don't like hating on games. Like, I try to stay positive, but yeah, in the last episode I was getting kind of pissed off. But anyways, this is our new team member here. He's like a total surprise, and yeah, I just found out about him by looking at the Spectrum wiki page, and I thought that he looked really cool. And yeah, I mean, I don't like his pre-evolution that much, so that's why I kind of didn't know about him. But let me look for his pre-evolution here. His pre-evolution is like the tadpole looking thing. Yeah, Tadplo. And yeah, I mean, we found this thing in the last episode, but I didn't really think much of him. I mean, I didn't even know he was a fire type. But yeah, I really like his evolution here, and yeah, he looks like a well, I mean, he is a lizard, but he kind of reminds me of Greninja a bit. And yeah, I decided to train him up as well. I found him at level 23, and yeah, he is pretty strong. And yeah, it was easy training him up because I was just battling those bug types, grinding for experience points. Well, like I said, like I spent hours grinding up our Pokemon, and yeah, just really exploring this game a little bit more. Like I got this suit here, so we aren't in the orange suit that we usually were in. We found this green suit. I didn't even know it was green until like I tried messing around with the suits, and yeah, it looks really nice. And yeah, then I went on a quest to find the bike, so yeah, maybe I'll include how I found the bike and the little quest for that. But basically, you needed to find a big pearl, and you needed to go to Sandy Town and talk to this lady in the hotel place, and she was asking for a big pearl. So basically, I didn't have a big pearl, so I needed to find a big pearl. And also in Sandy Town, there's a girl who will trade you some pearls for a big pearl, but I didn't have pearls either because I sold all my pearls. So basically I didn't know what to do, so I looked at the Spectrum wiki, and basically you can find big pearls on wild Buoychins, which is a Pokemon, but they're kind of rare to find them holding the item. But luckily I started hunting for Buoychins, and the first one I caught, it had the big pearl on him, so yeah, that was really convenient. So I took the big pearl from him, and then I gave it to that girl, and then she gave me the dowsing machine. And basically, you need the dowsing machine because you were looking for the bicycle coupon, which is in the sewer in Sahara City. And yeah, basically then you go into the sewer in Sahara City, and then you are able to find the wheels coupon. So then with that coupon you can go to the bike shop, and you are able to buy the bike for $10,000. And you can also find a nugget in the sewer, so you just need $5,000 to buy the bike. So then I got the wheels coupon, then I went to the bike shop and I got this bike. So yeah, it was quite a hassle because originally, like, I didn't want to look at the wiki to find out how to get the bike. I wanted to do it on my own, and I guess we could just like walk and like play the game and talk. But yeah, so basically I didn't want to like use the wiki. I wanted to find out on my own how to get the bike, but I wasn't really able to do that. So then I looked at the wiki, and yeah, that was really convenient, and now we got the bike and we can battle these trainers at the bicycle road. So I'm sure my gas will last long enough to keep this going. So yeah, we weren't able to go here before, and now that we have the bike we can. So yeah, I wish they made it easier to find the bike and to get the bike, because yeah, it was quite a hassle, and it wasn't really something you would know about unless you like actively looked for it. And yeah, it was like a whole little mini quest to get the bike. But I'm glad we got the bike because that's like a big feature. And yeah, so anyways, let's see, our Dungo here is facing this Geode. I actually found a shiny Geode when I was playing through this game on my own, and yeah, I managed to catch him because he is pretty hard to catch. But yeah, it was nice I was able to catch him. But anyways, it seems like our team is like fully powered up here. You know, for the last episode I wanted to have our fully powered team, and oh man, Iron Head. Okay, I forgot we're not rock type, so that's good. But yeah, we're gonna face these trainers in the bicycle road, train up a bit, and then we're gonna head to the gym, and hopefully we will have no problem beating the gym this time around, because yeah, I did say that. I tried recording this and it got completely wrecked, so yeah, that wasn't good. So let's see, I want to keep Dungo in front. I think that he's probably going to be one of our main Pokemon for the gym, so we should get him up a bit. I'll run you over, mate. Well, with a bike like that, maybe you will. And these guys have these Geodes, this wheel tire Pokemon. And let's see, let's go for the dig. Dig is a little bit stronger than a Bulldoze, I think. And he went for the Steamroller. But yeah, this game has been pretty fun. I'm looking forward to when the demo extends, like when they release more gyms for this game, because this game only goes up to 3 gyms for now. But yeah, who knows when that will happen though. And by then, like, I'll probably be into Pokemon Shield, so I might not come back to this game for a while, but I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this game. I know there are a few of you out there who have been watching these parts, and I sincerely thank you. I appreciate you for watching these parts, and it really means a lot to me that you guys have been watching these parts, because like I mean, these videos don't do as well as my other videos do, to be honest, but I mean, I still enjoy making these parts. Well, I mean, I want to enjoy, like in the last part I was getting a bit frustrated, but now I'm a little bit more relaxed. I'm happy that our Pokemon are higher leveled, and that hopefully we will have an easier time with this gym leader. And yeah, I think that this game is really close to ending. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to hatch Pokemon eggs, okay? Yeah, I guess this is a good place to hatch eggs, although I haven't hatched eggs in this game. Okay, this guy has a Weemu. I found a Weemu a really long time ago, while playing this game, and it's really hard to capture one of these things. But I mean, they have good speed and they have good attack, but I mean, like, I decided not to have one on our team because they were just hard to catch. Like, I didn't even catch one. And he has speed boost as well, so hopefully, well, I mean, he can't really do anything to us except like whittle down our HP, but we're just gonna take him out here. Wait, what? He's not flying type? I guess he's a normal type? I mean, what else typing would he be? I mean, I guess Bulldoze should work on him if he's not a flying type. Okay, so I guess he isn't. I mean, like, I guess he's based on a, what's it called? A Roadrunner? Is that what the bird is called, or is that what the character is called? A Roadrunner. Wow, a Ninjask. I've never seen that Pokemon in this game before. It's a Spectrum Ninjask. It's pretty cool looking. I really like its sprite. If the sand stream wasn't going on, I think that it would look a lot better though. But yeah, that looks really cool. But we took him out with ease with our Fire Fang. Because yeah, Ninjask doesn't have good defense. And yeah, neither does our Dango, because our Dango takes a lot of damage. But I'm glad we have Pokemon who have high attack now, because before we only had like Bezel Bug. And yeah, it's good to have more Pokemon with higher attack and also special attack, because now we have our Ampharos. I think that's his name. Ampherno. Okay, Ampherno. Yeah, kind of like Ampharos, but Ampherno. Going fast makes me feel more alive. Yeah, you do like feel the adrenaline when you're going fast, especially like whether you're running or driving fast. Like, you have that adrenaline, and that's why people love to race, because they get that adrenaline rush. And yeah, I used to love running when I was like in middle school, and yeah, like sometimes like I would race with my friends, like during PE class, physical education class, and yeah, those were some good times. So if any of you out there are younger, enjoy your childhood. Like, when I was younger, I always wanted to like become an adult. Like, I felt like I wasn't taken seriously as a child, and I always wanted to like grow up faster. But now that I'm an adult, I kind of don't want to be an adult. Well, I mean, there's pros and cons to it, but like, just enjoy your childhood, and like, in time you'll eventually become an adult, and like, there's no rush to it, and things will work out. But yeah, like, I felt like my relationships in middle school were a lot more better than they are now. I have a very strict cardio routine. And yeah, in middle school, things were a lot more funner, I felt like. Especially Pokemon. I used to be really into Pokemon in middle school, especially. And it seemed like everyone was into Pokemon in middle school. Like, it's crazy how everyone was into Pokemon back then. And now, I think probably Fortnite is really popular. And we took out this Wiimu. And our Inferno is about to gain a level. Ooh, a Windion. I haven't seen that in this game yet. I have seen its sprite though. And it's a really cool Pokemon. It evolves from Olvie. And I was actually thinking of having an Olvie on our team, because if you don't know, Olvie has 8 evolutions. And he is kind of like Eevee in that sense. But yeah, he is a really cool Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, I started playing this game blindly, so I kind of didn't know about the Pokemon. I kind of wish that I knew about the Pokemon before I started playing this game, like, or at least I wish that I researched the Pokemon like I did recently, and then that's how I found out about Ampherno. But when you don't research the Pokemon, like, you don't know, like, if they have like cool evolutions, or like if they'll have like good abilities or good stats or anything. So yeah, that's why I think it's good to look up the Pokemon and do research on them. Don't you think it's a little ridiculous that we're having Pokemon battles on bicycles? Well, if you don't know, they duel on motorcycles, so we're just battling on bicycles. If you guys watch Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean. But um, yeah, I guess having Pokemon battles on bicycles, I mean, it's not like you are riding the bicycle while you are battling. I mean, I guess we're just stopped and we're deciding to have a battle. It looks like this Wiimoo is going for the Sucker Punch, and our Inferno survives that, so I was a little bit worried there, but good thing our Inferno lived that. Because yeah, even though we're like 10 levels higher than these guys, they still do a lot to us. And it's just sort of the balance of this game, I guess. And also that Wiimoo is a strong Pokemon. It's like a fully evolved Pokemon. And like, I mean, it's only a single stage Pokemon, but it has the stats of like a fully evolved Pokemon. So I guess that was it for Bicycle Road. And this just leads us to this area here. So I guess we could heal up our Pokemon. And yeah, but this daycare center came in handy a lot. Like, they really helped raise my Pokemon, and they made it a lot less grinding, and yeah, that was really convenient. So yeah, I have 2 Pokemon in there right now. Actually, I evolved our Drabby, so he is in his 2nd stage right now, and yeah, he evolves into his final stage at level 50, but yeah, these 2 are in the daycare center right now, and yeah, Prospigon is the evolution of Drabby, so I did that off screen. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. Like, I wish I could have done more stuff on screen, but like, there's just so much to do, and I did so much backtracking and grinding. It just all kind of like became like one huge recording, and well, I decided not to record it because like it's just too much. But yeah, I showed him off there, and I also evolved our red fossil Pokemon, like our fire type fossil Pokemon, and he doesn't have a sprite, so I decided not to have him. Like, you can see our Gakrado here, he doesn't have like a sprite for this page either, and yeah, he doesn't have a back sprite either. Like, his back sprite is from Gekrock, so yeah, they still need to work on the sprites and stuff, but I mean, overall, they have worked really hard on this game, and yeah, you have to give them credit for that at least. And yeah, so I think we have battled everyone here in the Bicycle Road. I'm just double checking, but it does seem like we have, so I guess that means that we can head towards the gym. And so yeah, Wheels, I guess, is the guy who is here, and he says, you beat everyone in my gang, but can you beat me? Okay, then he battles us, because yeah, before he would just say, can you beat everyone in my gang? And now that we've beaten everyone in his gang, he says, can you beat me? So yeah, Iron Neon was a Pokemon I evolved our Olvi into, but I found out Iron Neon has like high defense and low attack, so he's kind of useless. Well, I mean, he's too tanky. I need someone who's more offensive, so we already have a tank on our team. And yeah, I decided not to use him on our team, and instead I have Inferno on our team, and yeah, I really like Inferno. I think he's like one of my favorite Pokemon in this game, and yeah, I wish that I knew about him earlier, but I mean, like, we weren't able to get him until like almost heading to the 3rd gym, so even if I knew about him, I wouldn't have been able to get him. But yeah, that brings me to Pokemon Sword and Shield. So if you guys don't know, basically the Pokemon from those games have leaked. Basically all the Pokemon have leaked from those games, and yeah, I mean, I wish they revealed some more Pokemon to us, like, officially, but I mean, the Pokemon have leaked out already, and a lot of information has leaked out, so yeah, I did look at the leaked Pokemon, so basically I know like all the new Pokemon from those games, and you know, there's a lot of designs that I don't really like. Well, I mean, someone probably likes them. Ooh, a Banditcoot. That's the evolution of the Bandicoot. The Lootcoot, I mean. But yeah, he looks pretty cool, but I'd never consider using him because he doesn't really suit me that much. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Ooh, he has a toxic orb, so he probably has guts or something. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, a lot of the Pokemon don't interest me, but I'm glad I looked at the Pokemon because now I know which Pokemon do interest me and who I want on my team for my playthrough of the game. Ooh, a Shedinja, a Spectrum Shedinja. So I wonder if he has 1 HP. We'll just go for Flame Burst. And he goes for Leech Life. That's not very effective, but still, Shedinja has high attack. And yeah, I wonder if that has the ability Wonder Guard. Well, I guess we're not gonna find out because. Wait, what? He has a Focus Sash? Okay, well, I guess he does have 1 HP. And yeah, we should go into Crossbeak now. But yeah, and I guess, well, I don't know if he has Wonder Guard yet, but yeah, I don't want to find out if he has Wonder Guard. But yeah, it's crazy. Shedinja is like one of those Pokemon that's like so unique. I used to be like really obsessed with Shedinja when I was a kid because I was like, wow, it has only 1 HP and it has a Wonder Guard. And we all know like someone who had like Wonder Guard Spiritomb, and like because Spiritomb back then had no weaknesses, so if he had Wonder Guard, like there's basically no way he could go down. Well, actually, maybe. There might have been a way for him to go down, like maybe with like field effects or something, like Stone Edge or something. So here, take this as proof that you bested the Cycling Road Gang, and we get a tough tire. I have no idea what that does. Maybe you'll be a gang member yourself one day. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, there's gangs here in California. I think there's gangs everywhere, but yeah, specifically the gangs in Compton. If you guys don't know Compton. So this boosts Gerode's defense stat. We have a shiny Gerode, but I don't really want to use Gerode on our team. I think he's an okay Pokemon, but I don't really care about Gerode. But yeah, they have gangs here, and yeah, some places are worse than others, definitely. But I think the place I live in, it's not bad. Like, I don't need to worry about the gangs around here. Oh man, I don't want to deal with these guys. Oh man, I can't even go back. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about this game that I find annoying. But see, look, we're escaping from this guy. Hopefully he'll stop chasing us, man. Stop chasing me, dude. Stop chasing me. Oh, he stopped. Oh man, this other guy. Okay, now he's chasing me. Stop chasing me, dude. Nah. I think it's really funny that you can like run away from them. Let's see, look, Gekrodo here. He has the same sprite as Gekrock did. And he has the same luck as well. That he has the ability Hustle, which makes our moves miss. But at least his defense is a lot better. Yeah, the thing about these Scorchers is I think they have Arena Trap. Yeah, so we can't even escape. So yeah, I was getting mad in the last episode because like I was trying to escape from these guys and wasn't able to escape. But yeah, it's like pretty hard to get back up there to the Mojave Jungle. But at least the other guy, like, oh, is he still chasing us? He's still chasing us. Oh, frick. Okay, man, I don't know. Is he still gonna chase us? Okay, I think he's gone now. I think he glitched out or something. But yeah, I wish it was easier to get from place to place. I heard there's a TM Fly or an HM Fly in this game, or the ability to fly, I should say. But ooh, this Amaflage. Yeah, these guys give a ton of experience. So if you're playing this game, definitely grind up with these guys because they give a lot of experience. And yeah, that's how I was able to get a lot of our team to be level 40. And also the daycare center, that came in handy as well because we were just able to really grind and then have some Pokemon in the daycare center. And yeah, that was really convenient. So I'm gonna try to run. I'm gonna try to run away from these guys. I'm gonna try to run. Can I run? Ah, no. I wasn't able to run. And now I have to beat these guys up. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my way to the next city, Mojave Town, and we're gonna go fight the gym once more. And hopefully we have an easier time because now our Pokemon are powered up. And this other guy is chasing us. And we have no escape. Great. Yeah, and a lot of those Pokeballs you see there, I'm not talking to them because they are actually camouflages in disguise. So yeah, I don't want to battle one of those things because they also have Arena Trap. And yeah, Pokemon with Arena Trap are super annoying. So I don't like fighting Pokemon with Arena Trap. And can we run away from this guy? Can we run away? Can we run away? Oh yeah, we are escaping. But he's still chasing us. And now we found a wild camouflage. Hopefully we can continue running away from this guy because I don't want to battle these guys. But at least get Kroto, can gain some experience here. Although, for the gym, he might not be that useful. I mean, he'll still be useful, but I think Dungo and our Ampferno are going to be our main two Pokemon, and also our Crossbeak. And this guy's still chasing us. It's crazy. He's still chasing us. Is he still going to chase us? Okay, now he's gone. Good. Good. And yeah, this plays abnormal. I think that will come out in the next update of this demo. But yeah, let's have Crossbeak in front here. But yeah, I mean, overall this game has been enjoyable. Just a lot of grinding, and yeah, but just, you know, you have to be patient sometimes and really explore it with an open mind. And yeah, then I mean, you'll find anything interesting if you explore it with an open mind. And that's the whole goal. So I don't want to hate this game. I think it's a really good game. Like the graphics, especially the animations, just some of the balance might be a little bit weird. But yeah, I mean, I'm saying that right now, and like I'm not even done with this game. I should probably save that for when I am like about to end this demo off, end this video off, this let's play, if you can call it that, because yeah, this is my first let's play, and a lot of it wasn't as good as I'd like for it to have been. But you know, it's a learning experience. Everyone starts somewhere, everyone makes mistakes, and yeah, that's totally fine. Like, it's all about learning. And yeah, so the badge here is called the Pandemic Badge, like a disease. Leader Veril. Veril and Sorority? Are those the two characters from the movies? Veril? I don't remember, but I think it was them. But yeah, let's just make our way to the next person. And yeah, the Pokemon trainer here, he was like really annoying, and he like almost wiped my team. Well, I think he did wipe my team out. But yeah, that's the reason why I decided to train up our Pokemon and take this game a little bit more seriously and really grind up our Pokemon. But I did spend a lot of time grinding, and yeah, I mean, normally I would have just like head like towards the gym, like try to rush as fast as possible, but I mean, you can't really do that. And yeah, I mean, I wish I could have done that, but this needed to be done. And I mean, it's not bad. Like, I learned more about this game. I think I have a deeper appreciation for this game now, because like I have gotten closer to some of these Pokemon, and I've learned more about some of these Pokemon, like Ampferno here. And yeah, and his ability is really cool too. He has this ability, Steam, so it raises evasiveness if hit by a water type move rather than taking damage. So yeah, it's like Sap Sipper, but except he raises his evasion. So let's battle this guy. This is the guy, I think, who took me out last time. So my poison types are superior because their steel type makes them immune to poison, haha. So yeah, that's why I have Ampferno in front. Please help. Okay. Yeah, I don't like giving homeless people money. If I donate money, I usually do it through a charitable organization. But yeah, I knew he would have these Spectrum Trubbish, so I have our fire type in front. And I really like that we have a fire type on our team, because yeah, fire types are good for like taking out all sorts of Pokemon, and you can just like burn through everything. And yeah, he has this Junkster here, which is the evolution of Garbodor in this game. So yeah, that's really cool. They gave the Spectrum versions exclusive evolutions, and this was actually, I think that, well, actually I'm not too sure, but if I'm not mistaken, I think this was before Obstagoon was a thing. Actually, well, I mean, I don't know exactly, but if they did this before Obstagoon was a thing, then they were the first ones to give a regional form and evolution. And yeah, that's a really cool idea. And this is a Garbodor, Spectrum Garbodor, and it looks nothing like Garbodor. But yeah, that big dumpster was a cool looking Pokemon. But I mean, I don't like Garbodor. He's one of my least favorite Pokemon probably. But apparently the maker of this game likes Garbodor, so let's see. I think if we have a Steel type in front, we won't get poisoned here. Okay, so, well, I don't want to risk it. But, okay, let's just, okay, he moved. And now this person, actually, I did take out the Garbodor trainer. This is another trainer who took me out. The trainer who took me out had this rock poison type, which is super annoying. Yeah, let's put Dungo in front. He's a ground type, so he should have an easier time. And also, why don't we take out our Pokemon here? So yeah, Pokemon follow you in this game. Dungo blushed. Oh, don't blush, Dungo. I say here to study the different types of toxins Pokemon have. Yeah, Dungo is just a little bit shy that I'm showing him off to all of you guys, so hopefully you guys will appreciate him. But yeah, since he's a poison, since he's a ground type, he should have an easier time dealing with these guys. But this guy, this Spectrum Spin Ariados, is a bug type, so we were just able to take him out easily. Yeah, and we have Fire Fang too, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Dungo is one of the better Pokemon in this game. Yeah, this thing is super annoying. I need to kill this thing as fast as possible because this thing, I hate it. And this thing took us out last time because it has Recover, it has what else? I don't think it had Bide. I think it had like Toxic or something. It just kept on using Recover, Toxic, Curse, and yeah. And then he slowly was taking us out. He took out all of our Pokemon with like Toxic because back then I didn't have Crossbeak on our team. And yeah, I just had Rybeak, and then I decided to train up our Rybeak. And well, I had him in the daycare center. Wait, those things actually just leave when you talk to them. That's interesting. Wait, so am I supposed to be talking to them? Oh, this guy's an actual trainer. I didn't even know that. Well, I knew they had the zombie mans, but yeah, I didn't know you could just talk to them. But yeah, it did seem like we reached a dead end over there, so I wonder where do we go next. Well, let's just take this guy out with our Drill Peck. So yeah, Drill Peck is like one of the better flying moves you can get on your Pokemon. And he has another Spinarak, so we're just gonna take him out. Well, he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch. He has to get his hits in somehow, but we take him out anyways. And yeah, I really like Crossbeak, even though his special defense sucks. His attack is really good, and his defense is also not bad. And he's a Flying and Steel type. Flying and Steel is like such a good combination, like Skarmory is Flying and Steel, and Corviknight, actually, the new Galar Pokemon, is a Flying and Steel type, so yeah, I can't wait to have Corviknight on my team. I think Corviknight looks really cool. I like his design, and yeah, I think that I'm gonna have Corviknight on my team. And yeah, if you've seen the leaks, then you know about Corviknight, and I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, he's a cool Pokemon. And yeah, so let's see. You see, I actually got stuck in this wall somehow. Veril thought it was funny, so he kept me like this. Oh, that's kind of mean. But I don't think we can go this way. Yeah, sometimes like you can go to like the right, even though it doesn't seem like you can. So we just wait for this Amoflage to turn the other way. Turn? Okay, good. And now we gotta wait for this guy to turn the other way. Okay, he turned, good. Okay, but yeah, it does seem like we are having an easier time this time. But where do we go now? Like, I'm not sure. I want to go all the way back and see if we can... Well, actually, maybe there's something we can do on the other side there. Because I didn't know we can talk to those spin rack guys before. And we can see here our cross peak. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's talk to this guy, Raka. Yeah, I think when they go up, something happens. Okay, now I don't even care because I probably should care. But yeah, that thing is annoying. But I'm planning on going back anyways to check out if we can battle the gym leader yet. But let's see here. There is another spin rack guy. And it goes up. So yeah, I think we were supposed to have them go up. It's probably part of the puzzle here. And I've been recording for like 40 minutes, but yeah, I do plan on having this. Oh, cool. So they filled up this spot and now we can go here. And there's more trainers. Oh, there's a healing lady. You're gonna be my next medical experiment. I had a C+ average in school, so I assure you that it's safe. C+ average? That's 2.7, right? C+. Actually, C+ is like well, B is 3.0. B minus is, I think B minus is 2.8. So C+, wait, let me see. A is 4.0. A minus is 3.7. B plus is 3.5. B is 3.0. B minus 2.8. C plus. Yeah, I don't remember, but oh, this is a play grant. This is the spectrum evolution of aromatides. So hopefully it is a fairy type. Okay, it is a fairy type. Nice. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like when they give Pokemon we already know of some evolutions. And yeah, but unfortunately, like, well, I mean, I don't want to spoil the new games, but I'm sort of disappointed, to be honest, with some of the newer Pokemon. I kind of wanted more. And yeah, I mean, I'd love to talk about it more, but I don't want to spoil anyone who isn't spoiled yet. Result failure. But yeah, a C+ isn't really that good. I'm sorry, I lied. I actually got a C, not a C+. You lied? Why would you lie about that? That's like the worst thing to lie about. But anyways, yeah, I do think C+ is like 2.5 and a C is like 2.0. C minus? Wait, what? Oh, she got a C, okay. Yeah, C is 2.0. Man, C's though. C's get degrees though, am I right, guys? Well, I mean, it's not a good mentality. Well, I mean, it's not terrible, but... Man, you don't even heal us. Usually when you see someone dressed like this in the Pokemon games, they heal you up. But she didn't even heal us. Okay, I don't want to battle the gym leader yet. Our Pokemon are poisoned. And I do have antidotes, but I save them up for the gym leader. Like, specifically for the gym leader. Okay, how do I get out? Okay. Okay, we're gonna head to the Pokemon Center and heal up. But yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing, grades don't matter that much. I mean, at least try to get a B. Like, 3.0, that's like a good cutoff. Like, C's, I mean, if you're struggling, then, you know, just get a C to get over that class. But I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about college though. In regular school, you should try to do better. Like 3.0 minimum you should try to have. And I mean, it might be hard. Like, you have 6 classes. Well, I mean, I'm not sure how it's like anymore. And it is different, like, everywhere. And so this guy's talking about antidotes. But yeah, when I was in school, I had like maybe 6 or 7 classes. They had something called zero period, which was basically a class before first period, and it was like early in the morning. And I mean, it was an easy class. But yeah, I had zero period, and yeah, the days were long. The school days. I don't miss the school days. It's actually crazy when you think about it. how college is like so different. You don't go to school for like 8 hours, and basically that's how school is like. Well, grades 1 through 12, that's how school is like. And yeah, but I mean, I think things are different now. I heard they have like block periods now, where they have like 3 classes one day, 3 classes the next day, for like 2 hours each. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's like anymore. I've been out of school for like well, out of regular school, 1 through 12, for a while now. So yeah, I don't really know how school is like anymore. I mean, I go to school, I go to college. As I've said in some previous videos, I'm currently getting my master's degree. But yeah, so our Inferno here is level 42. He's our strongest one. And I actually have a surprise for you guys. I don't want to spoil you guys, but I think there's no better time to spoil you guys than now. But Inferno here, he has an evolution, and he evolves with a let's see if I can find it. Scrolling up takes so long. He evolves with a Firestone, so we're gonna evolve our Inferno here live in the gameplay. Well, I guess this isn't live, but I mean, I'm doing this live right now. I didn't have him evolving like in the beginning like I did the others, but yeah, we're gonna evolve our Inferno here. So we evolved our Inferno, and he is Bomb Boil now. And look at him, guys. He looks so cool. And I love his design. He's just like such an awesome looking Pokemon. You know, like his stats, like his speed and special attack are like so high now. It's crazy. Like actually, I think he's like, okay, he's not the fastest, but I think he's the most especially strong. Like his special attack is higher than anyone else's attack. That's how strong he is. And yeah, I found him on the Spectrum wiki, and I was like, wow, this Pokemon looks really cool. I need to have him on our team. So yeah, that's when I decided to get a Tadpole, like the Tadpole Pokemon, and train him up. Because yeah, Bomb Boil is like such an awesome Pokemon, and he's a fire type. He's a fire type probably. Look at that, like he just like changed right in front of us. And wow, his sprite looks cool. Bomb Boil looks like it wants to lead. Well, you are gonna lead for the Shin battle, I guess. Well, I mean, I want to have Dungo too, but yeah, wow, he looks so cool walking around us too. Yeah, I mean, some of these Pokemon designs are really good, like Fakemon, I should say. But yeah, like Bomb Boil looks awesome. But anyways, I guess we should fight this gym now. It's been long enough. I trained up our Pokemon. I spent over 10 hours training the other day, and I'm ready to face this gym leader, get this game over with. So let's talk to him. Good day, mate. I hope you had fun with my traps. Not really, but I've got one more trap for you right here. Oh, okay, man. Veril. Wow, look at him. He looks kinda gross. Gym leader Veril would like to battle. It looked like he had like some goop coming out of his chin. Ooh, and he has a Miraidux. So if you guys don't know, this is the evolution of Spectrum. Oh, Bomb Boil doesn't even have a back sprite. Oh man, that's disappointing. I wanted to see how he would look like in battle, but now we don't even see anything. But yeah, this music though is always really hype. But yeah, this thing is the evolution of Spectrum Ariados, and he looks really cool. And yeah, but we're just gonna take him out like he's nothing at all, because our Bomb Boil is a complete beast. And wow, that thing was screeching when he died. It's like when you kill a spider and it's like screaming. Well, I mean, spiders don't scream when you kill them. But he has a ratation. So we're gonna have some fun here with some of our other Pokemon, because I don't want Bomboil to have all the glory, and we don't even get to see Bomboil's back sprite. I mean, at least they could have used the same back sprite like they did for Gekorado. They used the evolution, the pre-evolution back sprite. Oh yeah, I did forget he had spikes. Okay, he hit 2 times or something. Oh yeah, because this thing has the ability, what's it called? The ability that Mega Kangaskhan has. It's like double hit or something. Wow, he has Super Fang, and he hits twice. Wow, that is insane. He hits Super Fang twice because he has that ability that Kangaskhan has, which lets it hit twice. Wow, I mean, this is gonna be hard. Okay, so our Quick Claw came through and we missed. So, I mean, I knew that Gekorado might have a hard time here. But, I mean, it does seem like we are able to hold up. But, yeah, let's see here. Let's go for the Rock Tomb. Let's lower his speed for a bit. And wow, our Quick Claw came through twice in a row. So, that's crazy. And we get the speed lower. I mean, I don't know how much speed he has. I think he is pretty fast, though. For a Gekorado here, will he survive? Oh, he survived. Oh man, he's poisoned, so he's not gonna survive. But yeah, that's an insane ability, that double hit ability. And I'm not sure how it works exactly, but from what we've seen, it looked like he used Super Fang twice. And how crazy is that, like using Super Fang twice? So Dungo, yeah, Super Fang, it cuts your HP in half, so doing it twice is like it cuts your HP in 75%. That's like the Z move, Guardian of Alola. That's like crazy. Wow, this guy has a lot of Pokemon too. Maybe I shouldn't be so careless with our Pokemon. Like, I just let our Gekorado die. Maybe that wasn't the smart thing to do, because this thing has, I mean, this guy has 5 Pokemon, it looks like. Yeah, maybe I should have taken this more seriously. Leecheeto, I actually looked this thing up. This thing is actually a water and bug type Pokemon. So water and bug, huh? Well, if it's water and bug, Smackdown shouldn't be good, because it's a bug type. But if he gets a water move on us, we might be done. Oh no, we didn't take him out. Okay, he went for the Drain Punch. That's not bad. Good thing he didn't go for the water type move though, because that would do some heavy damage on us. And yeah, this thing is really disgusting looking. It's like based on the mosquito, and you wouldn't think it would be a water type, but I do think, oh wait, what, he lived? And he has Giga Drain? Oh man, it's crazy. Okay, we survived that. So we are gonna survive, it looks like, but our Smackdown doesn't do that much damage. I wish it did more damage. This is our only super effective move. Well, actually, we have Fire Fang. What am I thinking? Well, oh, because he's a water type, so yeah, Smackdown was the right move, I guess. Well, I think he's a water type. I'm pretty sure he was when I looked him up in the wiki. He has a Decadile. Okay, this thing is gonna be annoying. I forgot what typing this thing is, but let's go for the dig here. Hopefully he doesn't go for anything like which hits us underwater. Okay, he's a water type, and our Sandstorm subsided, and he has Black Sludge, so yeah, I think he's poison and water, but hopefully this dig here will do heavy damage on him, and we took him out. Okay, good. Dungo, you're doing great. Good dog. I haven't really talked about Dungo that much, but yeah, I like that he has a scarf on him, and yeah, his design looks really good. I wonder how big he would be. Like, is he as big as Arcanine is? Let's go for the dig here again, and it looks like we are able to get the dig off. But yeah, Dungo here is going to be like the MVP of this battle, and yeah, if we didn't have Dungo, I think that we would really struggle. If we didn't have Dungo and Bomboil, because those two, like these two, are really strong attackers. So Dungo is level 42 now. He's trying to learn Crunch. Do we need Crunch though? I actually don't think that we need Crunch. Yeah, we don't really need Crunch, because Fire Fang is good for the grass types, and he has a Panamba, so I was thinking he would have the evolution of this thing, but I guess not. and he gets the Intimidate off on us, so we might not be able to take him out. But yeah, it seems like this is his last Pokemon, so it's crazy how we have already like almost taken him out. And you know, it's really good I decided to train up some of our other Pokemon, especially Dungo here, because like he is like really helping us out here. And he gets taken out, so this thing is poison and dark. So the last Pokemon I trained up was Crossbeak, so I want Crossbeak to have some fun here, because yeah, he's Steel and Flying, he's a really cool bird. And yeah, our starter can't do anything in this battle, which is unfortunate, because like I want to use our starter, but like it's hard to use him, like especially since he's so tanky. But now we take out the Panamba, we beat this gym leader. It was a lot easier than I thought it'd be, to be honest, but that's because we trained up so much. So haha, you got me there, mate. This guy is based off that guy who died by the Stingray, I think. So good on you, mate. You put on a ripper showing. And we get the gym badge. We get the, what was it called? The, try using this as well, Contagion Drain. Oh man, this is the crazy move that poisons you and steals your HP. And if it's used by a poison type, it'll be sure to poison the opponent as well. So if you are a poison type, it will poison the opponent. That's crazy. See ya, mate. Dev note: this version of the game ends here. However, there are multiple optional areas in earlier locations of the game, so try to explore them. So yeah, there you have it, everyone. Maybe I should go hunt down some more Pokemon, haha. This guy gave us the dev note, the developer's note, that yeah, this is as far as the demo goes. I was kind of hoping that okay, we have to go back from here. I was kind of hoping that there'd be a little bit more, but I guess that's as far as it goes. You outsmarted Veril. And we got the disease badge. What was it called? We can't even look at our badges or see what they're called. The pandemic badge. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. We got the pandemic badge, and I guess we beat this demo, and we are glitching on this bridge. He wants to lead, and we are going side by side, I guess. Okay, so let's heal up our Pokemon. They deserved to be healed up. But yeah, I guess, I mean, this is a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. Yeah, I thought that there'd be a little bit more to do. Now what do we do? What do we do now that we've beaten Pokemon Spectrum? Let's see here. So our Bomboil here, I'm sure he would have been able to like defeat every single one of the gym leader's Pokemon, but I didn't want to do it like that, because I wanted to give everyone a fair shot at the gym leader, especially Dungo here, because we trained him up. And yeah, I like his stats. His stats are a lot like Lycanroc's. Good attack and speed. Everything else kind of is not that good. But yeah, apparently there was Mega Evolution in this game, but I guess we haven't really gone that far. Well, like once the demo gets further updated, I think the Mega Evolutions will be included in the future updates. But I guess this might be it for this game for now, because I do think that I explored a lot, like especially when I got this bike, and yeah, I went back and I started exploring some areas, and like I'm not sure what's left to explore. So that Veril guy, I think he has a few screws loose, maybe. And we have these Patea berries here, which are useless. This berry shop that rips us off. We're not gonna buy any berries from there. Yeah, because they sell berries at crazy high prices. Like, you shouldn't be paying that much for berries. Yeah, I'm thinking about what I should do now, because like we beat the gym leader and it was a lot easier than I thought. And yeah, I mean, this game only has 3 gyms, but yeah, this music though, I usually leave the town before I hear this music, this part of the theme. But yeah, it sounds really good. I wonder what game is this from. I'm not sure. But yeah, we can't go that way. And there's something here. It does seem like there's gonna be like some radiation or nuclear thing going on, like Pokemon Uranium. Pokemon Uranium, it's a really awesome game. I haven't played it, but I watched like many playthroughs of it, and it seems like an awesome game to play. Like, I want to play that game eventually on my channel, you know, maybe after Pokemon Shield I'll play Pokemon Uranium. And look, it's that Ampferno, except we have one now, his evolution, the Bomb Boil. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that seems like a really interesting game. I wanted to do a Pokemon game as the first game on my channel, but I did play Astral Chain for a little bit, but I got kind of bored of it, and it didn't really appeal to me. So I think the next game I do, well, the next game I'm doing is Pokemon Shield, and yeah, I guess the Pokemon in that game, like, a lot of them are weird, but I think I found a good team of 6 that I'll be happy to use. But yeah, I mean, there is a lot of controversy about it, because like not all the Pokemon are in that game. And yeah, this music in this town is really loud. Will the music get lowered when I'm here? I don't think the music gets lowered when I'm here, but hopefully you can still hear me while this music is playing. I mean, this is nice music, but I do notice that sometimes the music peaks a bit because it's like too loud, and you know, when the music peaks, it's like you could hear it being like a little bit like staticky a bit. Like, speaking about peaking noises and stuff, I've actually got a new mic, and I'm using this pop filter. So what this pop filter does is, you know, like basically popping sounds, like the sounds that peak a lot, like S and P, S, S, and basically it reduces the sound of certain words peaking. So yeah, it's really helpful if you plan on doing your own videos, and if you notice that like sometimes your words peak, or there might be some static, or like something that sounds kind of like that, like kind of weird, that you don't like because it's like too loud, is like it kind of creates this kind of screechy kind of noise. You know, consider getting a pop filter because it might help with that. I have noticed it helps a bit, but I haven't made too much videos to really notice it yet being helpful. But yeah, you know, if you're serious about doing YouTube, you should probably get one of these things, and a good microphone too. And yeah, so that's why I got this. But anyways, I'm wondering what we should do now. Maybe I should head over to the place to get the bike, so for you guys who are interested in getting the bike, so you guys know how to get the bike. So yeah, let's do that. Let's ride our bike over there, and I'll go through like step by step like what I did to get the bike, while also talking about some of the things that I want to talk about in this video, because this is probably going to be the last video I do on Spectrum for a while. And yeah, I've come to enjoy this game, and yeah, man, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way, but oh well, we'll just go this way. And yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to it, but overall it has been really fun. Oh man, I definitely shouldn't have gone this way because I can't even go back up. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is probably one of the cons. It's just too hard to get to the places you want to get to, you know. And now when I try to go back up, I probably can't, because yeah, this place is blocked off, and yeah, this place is, I'm surrounded by these annoying things that I can't even, like, come on, I don't want to bother you, man. Run away, run away. Oh man, he's still chasing me. But it does seem like, okay, I found one of these things. Okay, yeah, I definitely should have come this way. Now we're gonna have to burn all these people up with our invisible bomb boil here. Maybe he gains the ability to become invisible. Okay, I'm just kidding. He just doesn't have a sprite. But yeah, I just probably, oh man, no. Oh, he died? Wow, you guys saw that? He died before he could catch up to us. Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, I'm glad he died. He deserved to die. Oh man, I wasn't able to avoid him. But anyways, yeah, this game. I mean, there's so much things to like about it, but also so many negatives. And I don't know if I should do like a formal review of it, but I guess I'll just do it like right now. And wow, this thing is still chasing us. Wait, what? Why are you chasing us? This guy came out of nowhere. Maybe like from the last episode, or not the last episode. The last time we came here, he's still chasing us. And okay, he disappeared now, but okay, good. We avoided these guys. It wasn't so bad, but yeah, I definitely shouldn't have gone this way. But yeah, just saying that there's a lot of things about this game. Like, it could be easier to navigate. Like, I just came here and I shouldn't have came here. Like, the only way to get out of here is by going down this way and then going back to the forest, and that's how you get back. So yeah, I mean, it could be confusing. Wait, can I even maybe I have to be jumping. Let's see. I can't even jump. I was able to get through there last time. I don't know why I wasn't able to get through there this time. But yeah, I guess like that's another thing. Like, it's just so confusing. Like, this is the only way you can get back to Sahara City. You have to go like all the way back here, and yeah, it's like so much work. And there should be an easier way to like navigate. But then you have to like ride all these guys. I mean, this thing is a cool Pokemon. It's a water and grass type. But yeah, I don't need a grass type really, so I decided not to have him on our team. But yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely a lot of effort they put into this game. And yeah, it just makes it seem like you don't want to like hate this game, because like you can tell they worked hard on it, but just some things are like frustrating. Like, some things can be easier, like navigating, maybe like making the Pokemon more balanced, and like maybe like telling you more about things, because like I didn't even know about the bikes. And yeah, this is basically the area I train. You see all those orange Pokeballs? Well, those aren't Pokeballs, those are Amoflages. And basically I just battled all of them and I gained experience. Then I went back, came back here, they were all there again, and then I just came back here and kept on battling them over and over again. And yeah, they get pretty good experience, so that's how I trained up and grinded. But yeah, I did that for hours, and yeah, I've become familiar with this area. That's why I planted some berries here. And yeah, I thought we would get poisoned more, but I guess not. So yeah, that's why I was planting a lot of pecha berries, because they heal poison, but we didn't even need to use them, so that was kind of pointless. But yeah, I am looking forward to the next update of this game. Whenever it comes out, I'll be there to, well, maybe, depending on when it comes out. I mean, I want to come back to this game. You know, whether it'll be on my channel or not is a different story. But, yeah, just I think maybe playing this game, it's more of a personal thing, maybe. Like, it's a game you play more on your own, because like there's just so much grinding. And well, I mean, I guess you could play it as a let's play. You just have to you know, do grinding off screen and do some, like, I guess you could keep the story elements in the playthrough, just do grinding on the screen, and off screen I mean. But yeah, but we're here in Sahara City, and yeah, basically I'll show off the sewer area. Well, I guess I should start from the beginning, which is the Sandy Town, because you need the Big Pearl, and that's where you get the Big Pearl. You get the Big Pearl from Sandy Town, or a grassy area close to Sandy Town, and also the Pearl Lady is in Sandy Town. So yeah, we're gonna go there. And I guess we could also go to the bike areas now, because now we have the bike, so we can do some of those areas which needed the bike. So yeah, let's also do that in this episode, if I remember where those areas are, because I want this episode to be long a bit, you know. my last episode was like 3 hours long, and that's because I noticed that these episodes, like, not a lot of people view them, so it's just better to keep them longer for those of you who want to watch these longer parts. So it's less work for me, it's better for you guys who actually are interested in this. But yeah, basically, if you want to get the bike, you need a big pearl. In order to get a big pearl, you can find some wild Buoychins in this grassy area here. And then you just have to, like, what I recommend is like saving the game, catching 5 Buoychins, and then seeing if they have like a big pearl on them. Like depositing 5 of your Pokemon and just like catching Buoychins. And like make sure to save, because like you don't want to waste your Pokeballs and then like just catch a whole bunch of useless Buoychins. But yeah, I'm finding these Purots right now. But yeah, like maybe you could like save, and then you just catch 1 Buoychin and then just check if it has a big pearl, and if it doesn't, then just reset the game and like start over again. That way you don't waste your Pokeballs on useless Buoychins. But yeah, I can't really find one right now. It's crazy how much Purots I'm finding. Usually you could find a Buoychin by now. But yeah, maybe I got lucky when I found the big pearl. I just had to catch 1 Buoychin. And okay, so yeah, this is the Buoychin. And what you want to do is just like catch him. Let's see if I can catch him. Let's see if he has a big pearl on him when I catch him. It's actually a girl. And okay, good. And he has roll out. That's not good. Okay, but we're really tanky. Yeah, this thing, it's supposed to have an evolution. I think the evolution will come out in the next game. So yeah, but I do like his design. I think that he would be really cool to have on our team. Well, she, I guess this is a girl. We didn't catch it. Oh man. Oh man. Usually these things aren't that hard to catch, so should we go for the other Pokeball? Yeah, by now, let's just go for the net ball here. I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know when I'll play this game again, so might as well go all out with this. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we caught him. Caught her, I mean. You keep on saying him, but I mean, like, I think everyone does that. We don't need to give her a nickname. Okay, so we caught the Buoychin there. We're gonna check if it has the big pearl or not. And then if it does, we're gonna go to that lady. Or if it does or if it doesn't, I mean, we're just gonna check. And then we're gonna go to the lady, and I'll also show you the lady with the pearls, just in case you're also playing this game and you want to get the bike for yourself. So yeah, because like I found it really confusing to get the bike. But yeah, let's first find the lady who gives the pearls. So I don't think it was this lady. I think it was this girl. Hey, yeah, I really want 3 pearls. I'll trade you 1 big pearl for them. And if you don't have any pearls, like, there's probably a wild Pokemon that has some pearls, but I just was catching Buoychins because they can give you a big pearl, and you don't even need to find 3 pearls. You can just find a big pearl, because I did sell all my pearls. So here you go on the PC, and this one doesn't have a big pearl on it, unfortunately. So yeah, I must have gotten lucky when I caught the Buoychin, because like it had a big pearl on him. Yeah, this is the one I caught last time, and it had a big pearl on it, so I was able to move forward with the bike quest. But if you don't have the big pearl, you need to keep on catching them. And yeah, I left our Tarmera and our Brockroll here because they weren't really that useful, and our Verticoil, yeah, I decided to leave him here because he's invisible, and yeah, I didn't really want to use him because he's invisible, and also his defense is kind of low. And our Brockroll really can't do anything. Like, his moves kind of suck because I just left him at the daycare center for like the entire time. And our Tarmera, like, I really like Tarmera, but he can't really do anything against the poison types. So yeah, and his level was low, and he was kind of hard to train up. So yeah, I decided not to have him there. But yeah, let's have our Tropical in front now. But yeah, anyways, so moving on, I'll show you the lady in this town who will give you the Dowsing Machine, because you kind of need the Dowsing Machine to know exactly where the wheels coupon is. I mean, I guess you don't need it if you just like talk to the ground and like eventually find it, but I mean, this is the proper way to do it. So then when you have a big pearl, you talk to this lady, she gives you the Dowsing Machine. So I've always wanted one of these big pearls, but these days I don't have the time to look for one. Yeah, I mean, I got lucky when I found the Buoychins with the big pearl. Anyways, you talk to her, she gives you the Dowsing Machine, and yeah, the Dowsing Machine is a key item. It's not a app you have. So let's see, Contagion Drain. Well, I just found this Contagion Drain in our team case. Okay, I mean, we don't need to teach anyone Contagion Drain, although I think it would be good on our Bezel Bug, but he's not a poison type, so he can't take advantage of the poisoning. But at least we could have a healing type move, a healing move that's a poison type for the fairies, so that's good. So although like I said, I don't know when I'll be playing this game, but you know, just in case for next time. So yeah, you can use the Dowsing Machine. It's not really that helpful, like it just like moves your character a little bit like this in the direction the item is in. Like, it could have been more helpful. Like, I liked it when the item finder like showed arrows. Like, I think in Leaf Green and Fire Red they had that, like it would show arrows when there's like an item near you. And yeah, I liked it when it was like that. So yeah, now I'll show you guys the bike place to, well, not the bike place, the place you can use this bike in, because I remember there was a place here you kind of needed your bike. So yeah, I think it's this place. Okay, yeah, we can use our bike here, and before we weren't able to get here, but now you click shift to jump, and okay, that was interesting. We were jumping, seemed like we were jumping okay, like on the ground there. Okay, and we find a King's Rock. Okay, that's interesting. So there was a person in the sewers who wanted a King's Rock, so maybe we could find that person too and give them this King's Rock. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all there was for the bike, at least in that area, although maybe there was some more area with the bike. Yeah, I think there was. Let me double check, although maybe I have to use a mock bike, because right now I have the acro bike, which lets you jump around, but with the mock bike you can like drive up ledges, not drive, bike up ledges. And yeah, I guess that would have been good for when we tried to get up there to the Mojave town, because there was an area, you know, it had the slope, so that's how you get up the slope, you use the mock bike. And okay, this is the wrong one. And we found a wild Pokemon, a Parrot. And our Tropical here has a ton of HP. Yeah, he has a crazy amount of HP, like Embor. Embor has a lot of HP below defense. Anyways, I'll do one thing at a time. So now what you want to do to get the bike is come down here and you go into the sewers here. And you go into the sewers here, and then you are able to find the wheels coupon, like all the way at the end here. I found this Rotan. Okay, just run away from him. Yeah, you're able to find the wheels coupon, like another one. Maybe I should just use a repel. Yeah, I'll just use a repel because yeah, I won't be needing these repels for a while now. Let's see, do we even have a repel? Oh, we have 2 super repels. Okay, yeah, repels are very expensive in this game, and like I was complaining about before, there's no revives in this game. So yeah, you can use your bag. And yeah, it's weird how there's no revives in this game. Like, all Pokemon games have revives, but maybe they just want to make it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging. Although, personally, I think it's more frustrating, but yeah, so yeah, you're able to find the wheels coupon over there. And once you find that coupon, you can go to the bike shop and get a bike for $10,000. Well, I mean, there's also a nugget down there, so you can get a bike for $5,000 like I was talking about. So yeah, I'll just show the bike shop and maybe we'll switch out our bike as well. See the bike shop. Yeah, this place is huge. And okay, we don't need to use another pal. And yeah, these towns are really big. And yeah, I mean, at least for my computer, they lag when I go to these big towns. But hopefully it's not too noticeable. But yeah, Pokemon Uranium, that game like really lagged for my computer. And unfortunately, I wasn't really able to get that far because it was just like lagging a bit too much. So here, you were able to get your bike and you can get a mock bike, you can exchange your bike. And I guess if we had more money, we could have get both bikes, but we don't. So yeah, we have to re-register this mock bike. Register a mock bike. And we can go use this mock bike, although it is faster. I'll say it is faster, but maybe it is a little bit weird, like it lags a bit more. And there's a slow start, but then you like after you start riding, then it gets a bit faster, so that's good. I'm trying to think of like places we can use the bike. Let's see, so I made it here. The sewers. Should we go to the sewers and do the King's Rock quest? Because there's a guy asking for a King's Rock. Yeah, I guess we could go down there and do the King's Rock quest. Although, why did I guess I just wanted to show off the bike shop and getting this bike here, and this guy jumps. And yeah, he's just jumping there. And I guess up there, there wasn't really any like bike specific areas over there, up there. Although there might have been, but I just don't remember. But yeah, let's just go down here and explore a bit more, and I guess talk about the game a little bit some more. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad I played this game. This was a fun game to play. But I can't wait for Pokemon Sword and Shield to come out. Like, I'm really excited for those games, even though, like, yeah, the Pokemon aren't all there. There's like, I think there's only like 400. It's either 400 or 600 Pokemon. I know a lot of starters got cut from those games. And well, I think 400 have Dex entries, and 200 more don't have Dex entries but are coded into the game. So I mean, at least there's that. But I mean, it would have been better if they were able to code like all the Pokemon. But unfortunately, somehow they weren't, and they can't even like patch them in. Like, that's something about Game Freak. Like, they don't really like to patch things in, or maybe not Game Freak, just Nintendo in general. They don't really patch their games for some reason. Like, they don't really do DLC and stuff like that, which is kind of weird, I guess, because it's like a lot more work for them. And okay, so I need to find the boat. So the boat person is up there, up here, up in Upper Sandy Town. So I have to get up here, and hopefully I can go up certain places now because I have the bike. So yeah, like here, hopefully I can get the item here. Okay, oh wait, what? I can't? Wait, do I need a biking star? Oh man, are you serious? I can't even get up there. I can't get to that area. I needed the acro bike for that part, I guess. Although it doesn't really make much sense. I should be able to use the mock bike. But yeah, you could use a mock bike to go up these ledges, which is not bad, but I wanted to get that item, but you need the acro bike. So it kind of sucks that the bike isn't like interchangeable with that. Like, I mean, I should be able to get it. Like, even with the running start, I can't get it. Yeah, oh well. I think that's the TM for Water Pulse, though, if I was checking the wiki correctly. anyways, we're up here. Someone will take us to Patagon City from this cave. Okay, so this isn't the area. I have to go into the cave and then I'll go into Patagon City. And then I'll show off the sewer area and giving the rat the King's Rock. So hopefully there is going to be like a mission for that. And I can't go underneath that, so I'll have to go above it. And go around it, I guess, not above. Yeah, so other than that, well, I mean, what was I even talking about again? Okay, found a Barnable. We're gonna run away from the Barnable. Yeah, the national decks. Yeah, I mean, there'll still be fun games to play. Like, I'm sure there's still gonna be fun games to play, but it's just disappointing that not all the Pokemon are in it. And yeah, I wonder how the sales will be affected. Because yeah, a lot of people are still mad about it. And I am pretty sure there's nothing they can do at this point. Like, I don't even know if it's possible to like patch it in all the Pokemon. Unless they like code the game. Ooh, there's an item up there. It seems like now we can get that item at least. And a Pokemon stops us. A Buoychins. He doesn't want us getting that item. He prevented us from having our running start. Now this Barnable is getting in our way. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll still be fun to play. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm still gonna play it on my channel. And this TM69 for rock polish, so yay for TM69. Rock polish is kind of useless. I mean, I guess you can use it like smart if you really wanted to. Like, there's a lot of strong rock type Pokemon which have low speed, and if you do like one rock polish, then you could have like decent speed, and then you could like start sweeping with the rock type Pokemon. Yo, I'm on my way to Patagon City. Wanna come? Let's go, mate. So this nice guy offers us rides to Patagon City, and we are in Patagon City now. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything we were able to do here other than like go to the sewers. But yeah, I wish there was more like things we can do like once we beat the 3rd gym. But I guess getting the bike is probably like one of the bigger things you can do. And there's the arcade. I tried playing in the arcade. I got some coins. I bought a Pokemon using the coins. And yeah, but I mean, the game isn't that fun. You just have to keep on playing to get some coins. And yeah, it's not really that necessary, to be honest. But we're just gonna go down here and go to the sewers, and let's see. Okay, see if let's use our repel here. Okay, that's good. Our last repel, huh? I guess so. So hopefully no Pokemon will come here. And I have TM Dig as well. Wow, there's a weird pink thing over there. I bet it's probably just a decoration. Well, we probably can't even talk to it. But yeah, we go in the sewers here, and yeah, these sewers are kind of annoying. Hopefully that wasn't the right path. Hopefully it won't be too annoying. And the good thing is that Pokemon don't really appear in the wild here. Well, I mean, you just see them in the overworld, but like you don't really find them in the wild. And yeah, I think that's like what they're going to be doing with Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's going to be like a lot of Pokemon. Oh man, this thing. Okay, maybe it's better not to be on the bike. We could have a Tropical here. But yeah, like finding wild Pokemon, there's different ways you could find wild Pokemon. Like, one of the ways is you find them in the wild. Well, I mean, you find them in the overworld. Like, you see them actually, and you could just like walk up to them. Like here, you see these Rotans here in the overworld. And the other way is like you will see exclamation marks, and then you can go up to the exclamation marks. But I think like finding Pokemon in the grass area, I think they eliminated that, which is crazy. Because like that's how we normally have been playing Pokemon. We like find Pokemon in the grassy area. But now it's like you have the choice to find wild Pokemon. And like you could either walk up to a wild Pokemon or you could walk up to an exclamation mark and find that wild Pokemon. But yeah, I guess we'll see once those games come out how you find wild Pokemon. And I wonder how the shiny hunting is going to be like in that game, because shiny hunting is pretty fun to do, and it's a big part of the games too. Like especially for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like that was like one of the biggest things to do, like in the post game, just like hunt for shinies. And yeah, because I don't know, I got really bored of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee pretty quickly. Like it just got boring. Like after I beat the game. Like the game was kind of short, and I wish there was more to do. Like I wish they expanded on it, but okay. This is the guy to talk to. I have to find a King's Rock, maybe then you can escape this here place for a time per hour. Okay, I have a King's Rock. I can't give it to him? Wow, I thought we would be able to give him the King's Rock, because we have a King's Rock like right here. I mean, we do have a King's Rock. So, yeah, maybe this was a quest that was gonna be implemented but hasn't been implemented yet. Have to find a King's Rock. I mean, I found one. Yeah, I don't know. Probably we can't do anything with that yet. At least we can dig out of here now. And yeah, it seems like now there's nothing to do in this game, because I have explored a lot. I mean, I guess there's some places we can use our bike, but I don't really remember. And those places we could only like get like certain items. There's not like you could unlock more area in this game. It's just like a small area, or like for a small item you can get. So, let's see. What should I do now? Because I was thinking about having this be like 2 hours long, but yeah, I mean, if I don't need to have this long, then like there's no reason to continue playing. And I'm not sure what you guys want to see, because like the most interesting part is like making progress, and maybe a lot of you guys have already stopped watching because like this has gone on for a pretty long time and there's kind of no reason to have this part be so long. But I'm kind of thinking like what's left to show off, because I showed off a lot. I guess the Pokemon on our PC and the Pokemon we have here. But you guys know the Pokemon we already have here. Maybe the Pokemon in the Pokedex. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. We have our Krakoon here. I actually think that this was our main Krakoon, because we had 2 Krakoons. And yeah, this one has no experience in blue. So yeah, something I liked is that they showed experience in the party. Like from here you could see the experience points, so yeah, that was really nice to have, and yeah, that was a pretty good feature. Yeah, we have our Krakoon here. August 4th. That was like around the time I started playing this game. Had this Bubble October 30th. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. It's pretty huge though, and yeah, it doesn't evolve. This is its single evolution, and yeah, this was modest. Apparently that's not good for him. But yeah, I don't really like his design too much. I mean, it's an okay design, but I wouldn't consider using him. Invarn here, yeah, Invarn has a cool evolution, but I didn't want to train him up. And yeah, I guess I didn't get a chance to use him. Dreamair here, Dreamair's evolution is like kind of scary looking, but it's cool. I have him in the Pokedex, so I'll show that off. So Dynatite here, yeah, just your normal Dynamite looking Pokemon. He's a Rock and Fire type, which is cool, like Macargo, and also one of the typings of the newer Pokemon in the Galar region, which I want to have on my team. So we have Tumbly here, which is Tumbly has a cool final evolution, but I never really thought about having him on our team because we already have a grass type. So Dango, this is the first Dango I caught. I caught him on August 10th, and since she was timid, I decided to capture another one because I didn't want to have one which had a stat lowering nature. And it's good, like in the new games they have these mints, so you just give your Pokemon a mint and their nature stats change. So I mean their nature stays the same, but they just have this mint which changes the stats which get raised. So yeah, that's really convenient to have. And yeah, this Apollo though, it caused me many trouble in the past because it is a fairy and fire type, and I had a lot of fighting types on our team, a lot of bug types, and yeah, this thing would just like tear through my team. This Apostle here, I like his design and his evolution. Yeah, his evolution looks pretty cool, but I mean he's the normal types, regional normal type in the starting grass area, so he doesn't really have that much good stats. I mean he's decent. And this is the HM, like it's obviously Rotom, but I guess he's named HM in this game. And his stats were pretty good, but I just didn't want to use him because like he doesn't evolve and his design is just kind of less original. And this is the Krakoon I was raising, and I wanted to evolve him, but I never really got the chance to. So the Minor here, I thought this Minor might come in handy for the second gym, but yeah, I mean we found a shiny one instead, and we ended up using our co-combat with his Hone Claws to beat that second gym. So yeah, we didn't even need to use Minor here. So Patia, this is Grass and Dragon, which is pretty cool. I saw his evolution on the wiki. His evolution looks kind of sick, so yeah, I like his evolution a lot more than his pre-evolution. And yeah, if we didn't have a grass type, I'd probably have him on our team. Well, maybe. There's a lot of interesting grass types in this game. But yeah, I guess I didn't get a chance to evolve him. This Stingidna. Yeah, I can't say that. Stigna. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Stigna. I don't know. Sting. Yeah, I'm trying, but it's coming out wrong. But yeah, this thing. There's a Pokemon in the new games that looks exactly like this thing. And it's crazy how much it resembles this thing. And this thing's evolution. This thing has an evolution, and Pokemon in the new games looks like it. And yeah, but I mean I don't really I'm not too fond of the new design of that Pokemon, but I mean maybe it will be a cool Pokemon to have, because I mean we've just seen pictures of the new Pokemon. We haven't seen them like actually animated yet. So like animated in the games, like they're 3D models moving and like actually animated in the anime. So sometimes when they're actually like animated, they look a lot better, because like a lot of people didn't like Sobble's evolution. And yeah, when I first saw Sobble's evolution, I was like, wow, that thing looks very weird. Like it's so skinny, and it has like black legs like Bayonetta. And yeah, people were saying that it looks like female Salandit or Salazzle, I guess. And yeah, it was just so funny that people were just kind of memeing on Sabo's final evolution. But then I kind of felt bad for it, and it eventually grew on me a little bit more. And Grookey's final evolution, I mean, his final evolution looks okay. But yeah, I should get back to talking about this. Spectrain here, yeah, basic fish type. She is an okay Pokemon. The evolution is cool. It's based on the colors. Parrot here is actually pretty cool. He has 3 evolutions, and his final evolution is based off a pirate. So yeah, that's cool. This is a different color of the Spectrain. Adamant, not good for it. Barnable here, super bulky defense, but just super annoying. And yeah, it doesn't have any evolutions. It's kind of like Shuckle, I guess. I don't really like it that much. Buoychins. Yeah, I really like Buoychins. Yeah, I wish he evolved in this game, but in the next update there will be evolutions for this. And this thing looks ugly, but his evolution looks cool. So that's like a pattern with this game. The pre-evolutions don't look that interesting, but the evolutions do look interesting. So, you know, keep that in mind, and maybe research some of the Pokemon on the wiki, see which ones are your favorites, so you know which ones to have on your team. Because yeah, I didn't know which ones I'd end up liking. Like, I like Gekrock. I don't really like Gekrock's evolution of Gekrado. But I mean, it's still good. I really like Sandile. Crocodile is one of my favorite Pokemon from the universe, at least. And Mime Jr. here, the Spectrum Mime Jr. I wonder how his final evolution looks like, because in this game he has 3 evolutions. Maybe I've seen it on the wiki, but not in the games. So this Lootcoot, I bought him from the arcade, and yeah, a very simple looking Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care much for him. History, there is someone who traded Pokemon in this game, like an NPC, so I traded them a Dianon, and they gave me this history. And this thing is kind of cool. It's basically a cat in a box, and its evolution has like a split evolution, which is completely random. And yeah, I mean, if I had the chance to use this, maybe I would, but I mean, it's kind of too late now. I probably won't use this thing. And this thing, Ironion, yeah, I decided to evolve my Corvi. What was it called? Olvi. Into this thing, but his defense is a lot, and his attack and special attack aren't really that good. So yeah, he's mainly a tanking Pokemon. And this Decadale, yeah, not that appealing to me. So this is Luckid. Yeah, if they include the evolutions of Luckid, maybe I'd use him, but he has a really cool design, his Spectrum version. And I do think that I tried to use him in the last episode, but I just wasn't able to use him. Well, maybe, I don't even remember. Maybe I tried to use him in like the lost episode. The episode I got frustrated in, and then I decided to train up our Pokemon. So this Voodoo here, this thing, its evolution looks cool, but yeah, I don't really care about it. And we got this at FE72 so FE72 this fairy FE72 and the Waterlog, yeah, he has slow start, so just like Regigigas. Parapoop, but yeah, this thing, this is a bug and water type, so I think in the gym they had the evolution of this thing. Although, since he's a poison type gym leader, it's kind of weird he had this thing, because this thing isn't even really a poison type. Unless the thing he had in the gym wasn't the evolution of this thing. But I'm pretty sure it was. I have another Olvie here. This thing is a Pokemon with 8 evolutions. He had the poison type evolution of this thing, and we also saw the flying type evolution of this thing. Pretty cool. And disappears for a bit. So moving on to the next box, has Audiver. This thing's evolution is cool, but yeah, I didn't use them on the team. Caught a Trubbish. I don't really care about Trubbish. Not even this form of Trubbish. I caught a Happiny, which doesn't evolve, but it's pretty cool. And this one is a fairy type, so I think if Blissey was a fairy type, Blissey would be like so overpowered, and I think that's why Blissey is not a fairy type. But I think Blissey should be a fairy type. Like, you would think Blissey, of all Pokemon, would be a fairy type, because like it's like the Pokemon that heals other Pokemon. And yeah, but they didn't want to give Blissey the fairy typing, I guess. But here, this Happiny does have the fairy typing. And this is the Buoychins we just caught. And let's go here, where we keep all our special Pokemon. And yeah, just look at how stacked our team looks. How fully powered our team is. Wow. Yeah, I like it when like you have your team and they all look like they're stacked. Have our Tropical, Crossbeak, Dungo, Bezel Bug, Bomboil, and Gakrado. If I were to move them in terms of like importance, let's see. Okay, cool. So probably Tropical is the first, Crossbeak is probably the second, then Gakrado. Then well, these guys. On Bomboil, I really like Bomboil and Dungo. Bezel Bug, I kind of just have Bezel Bug here because like the daycare center trained him up to be a pretty high level. And yeah, he was just like more convenient to have on the team. And unlike Veril, he actually has good moves, so Veril doesn't have good moves. But yeah, so looking at these shiny Pokemon, I put Minor in the daycare center for a bit, but then I decided that Minor was just kind of gonna not be that good. And then I caught this Amoflage when I was like training with these guys, so yeah, it was nice I was able to capture the shiny one. And this Geode I randomly found, so yeah, he's a cool looking Pokemon. I mean, his shiny form is interesting. It looks like he's rusted, like he's brown. And yeah, I mean, also the star doesn't appear next to him, so maybe that's like an error. But yeah, anyways, I'm kind of tired now, and I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Like, I've been talking for a long time, and I've just kind of been rambling about things. Like, I mean, like almost like more than half of this episode has been kind of just me like walking around and talking about the game. But overall, like, if you think this game looked interesting, you know, definitely give it a try. I hope that you have tried playing this game for yourself if you can. I know Jay Swizzle, he told me that this game lagged on his computer, so yeah, hopefully your computer will be able to handle this game. And if it does, then that's great, and if it doesn't, then just watch my playthrough or watch someone else's playthrough. Like a lot of YouTubers have done a playthrough of this game, so yeah, it's not hard to find a YouTuber who has done a playthrough of this game. Like, even I've done a playthrough of this game, but this is my first playthrough, so yeah, it's not gonna be as good as other people's, but like, you know, it's not like a competition. It's not about comparing yourself to others. It's about knowing how well you do and like improving on your content and like just continuing making videos and making content and practicing with this stuff. That's like the whole goal of it. And you know, you just get better and better the more videos you make. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get down about it, and you know, I mean, I see the views sometimes. It's like not as much as other YouTubers, but I'm just gonna keep on making videos. You know, I know some people are watching this and enjoying it, so that's all that matters. I mean, I enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed playing this game for the most part, and talking while playing this game, and hopefully some of you guys have enjoyed that as well. And I'm gonna keep on doing it. And but yeah, I maybe should have started with a different game because this game was a little bit difficult to do, to be honest. And yeah, in the beginning I tried to do face cam and stuff, but maybe I shouldn't have been that ambitious with it. And you know, you just like, you live, you learn, you make videos, you learn, you make mistakes, you learn. And yeah, I mean, I'm still learning. I'm barely getting the hang of this. But yeah, let's see, what else is there that I wanted to say, because like, I don't want to forget anything, because this might be the last video I make on Pokemon Spectrum. I mean, the stuff I'm talking about, it does apply in general as well. And I will be back definitely next week with Pokemon Shield on my channel. So yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be, excuse me, doing that game on their channel. But I mean, I'll just be another person doing that game on my channel as well, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm excited for those games to come out. And yeah, it's gonna be a really fun time when those games come out. And yeah, I'm not gonna let the lack of national decks get me down. Like, I mean, of course, like, no one's happy that there's no national decks, but it's like, there's no point in complaining about it. I'm very excited to see the new Pokemon, to get to know the new Pokemon. And yeah, even though I have already seen the new Pokemon, just seeing the battles, the animation, I mean, it looks great. Like, this is the first like HD main series Pokemon game that we're getting, and that's something. Like, you know, Alola was a good region, but I'm glad that they're going back to the gym style. And yeah, I can't wait to play those games, and it's gonna revolutionize Pokemon. And you know, for the better or for the worse, because definitely the Pokemon community is fractured now, because there's people who are not gonna buy the game because it doesn't have national decks. There's people who are still gonna buy the game and enjoy it for what it is. And yeah, I mean, I wish they were able to patch them all, but I just don't really think that's possible. And yeah, hopefully they will learn the lesson though, because like, yeah, I mean, people on Twitter are constantly saying stuff to them. Anyways, that's a topic for another video. I want to talk about this game for a bit more. So I mean, I have been talking about this game a lot. Let's see, what about this game? Yeah, just be ready to grind your Pokemon a lot if you're struggling. You know, maybe if you had the fire or water starter, the game might have been a little bit easier for you, because yeah, the grass starter is kind of hard to use. And yeah, the game is definitely a lot harder with the grass starter. And make sure your starter has a good nature too, because my starter doesn't have a good nature. And so yeah, make sure to start the game, and then make sure your starter has a good nature before you officially start. And if he doesn't, and then start a new game and try again. And yeah, but I mean, there's a lot to like about this game. There's a lot to enjoy. You know, you could spend, like, I spent, like, let's see, how much hours have I put into this game? I think I put in like 30 hours into this game. But then like, yeah, so, but then I spent like 10 to 12 hours just grinding my Pokemon. Like I said, like, I tried recording this earlier, and yeah, I just spent so much time just grinding. So I mean, if you're okay with grinding your Pokemon, then that's fine. But yeah, also make sure to look at the Spectrum wiki, so you can know which Pokemon look the coolest to you and which Pokemon you want to have on your team. So yeah, that would be really good to do if you want to like have a really nice team filled with your favorite Pokemon. And yeah, but I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon you can't get until like later on in the game. So yeah, I don't think I was able to find this frog Pokemon until like a lot later, Bomboil. And yeah, let's see what else. Wow, our team is fully stacked. I wish this game was longer. Like now our team actually is like really nice. And I wish our team was nicer before. Like I kind of regret rushing through this game, like because like a lot of these Pokemon, like you guys haven't even seen, like Bomboil and Dungo. You guys weren't able to see them like get trained up because like I got them and I just decided to like grind them up to have them be like at the same level as our Pokemon were. And then also like the daycare center was really useful for training a Pokemon, but it did cost a lot of Pokemon money to have your Pokemon at the daycare center. Let's see. So in terms of a review or a score, yeah, I mean, I don't like to give anything less than a 7 out of 10 because if you score less than 7, that's like a D grade, and like a D grade isn't really passing in a lot of cases. So yeah, I usually like to give things like a B grade. If I were to give like a review, probably I'd give this, well, I mean, in terms of graphics and animation, this is definitely very ambitious. And even though there's a few missing sprites and stuff, I mean, I could still overlook that because they have moving sprites, and that's amazing. And yeah, just it looks really nice. So I don't know, in terms of graphics and animation, I'd probably give it like a 9.5 or higher. In terms of story, story is good when you're able to get to the story. That is, like, there's a lot of times when you were just like trying to get to the next area and you're trying to make progress in the story, but there might be some obstacles in the way. Like there's a lot of puzzles, and let's see, what category would that fall under? Like let's see, playability, yeah, maybe playability, or level design, stage design. I don't know, I just felt like there was like too much puzzles, and sometimes it was annoying, but I mean, that's sort of what they were going for. Like they wanted it to be challenging, but I just found it sort of like, I don't know, I didn't like some of the puzzles. It felt like I had to get through the puzzle to get to the next area. It didn't feel like it actually felt like a puzzle. Like usually in Pokemon games, the puzzles you find, they don't feel like puzzles, they just feel like you're playing the game. But these, like, they actually felt like puzzles, and like when you think of it like that, it's like I have to really solve this puzzle and I have to actually think about it. And usually in Pokemon games, like they have like easy puzzles, like you don't even think it's a puzzle, but like it is a puzzle. Like sometimes, like when you're in a gym, you have to like move some blocks or something like that, or like Giovanni's gym in like Yellow and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, like that has those spinning tiles, but like that's like sort of like a little puzzle you have to do, but like you don't think of it as a puzzle because it's like so easy to do. And yeah, just the puzzles here required more brain power and took some more time, but I mean they weren't that bad. But yeah, I mean it did require time, so I mean I didn't really like it that much, if I'm being honest with you guys. So probably the puzzles really kind of annoyed me a bit, frustrated me a bit. And I don't know what score would I give it. Maybe I'd probably give it like maybe 7.5-ish in terms of the puzzles. And let's see what else. See the Pokemon balance. Yeah, that's the thing. There's like these Pokemon, like I was looking through the wiki, a lot of the fully evolved Pokemon have stats like around 500. And I mean, that's good and bad. The good thing is you can use like one of your favorite Pokemon and they're still usable. The bad thing is like all the Pokemon are somehow like they're around the same stats wise. So I mean, if everything's the same stats wise, that kind of means that like they're all sort of like usable, and there's no one particular Pokemon that's like sticking out as like better than the others. And also like level wise, it doesn't seem like there's EVs in this game, effort values, because like when I was like training with those Amoflages, I didn't seem to notice that my Pokemon were getting like more defense or more special defense or something, more attack or something, whatever the effort value for that thing was. So effort values really made a difference in the Pokemon games. Like that's a big part of Pokemon, and I feel like it's not in this game. I mean, it might be, maybe I just haven't noticed it, but I don't know, because it feels like our Pokemon still get damaged easily by Pokemon who are like 10 levels below us. And if there were effort values in this game, that really shouldn't be happening. Like a level 29 Pokemon shouldn't like take out more than like 20 of our HP or something like that. And yeah, I guess I'm just at this screen for a long time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, what should I do? Like just walk around and talk so you guys aren't bored while I'm talking? Like I don't know how many of you guys are still even watching this video, because at this point, like, you guys don't really need to watch the video. I'm just giving my thoughts on the game, my honest opinions. Yeah, I mean, these are my personal opinions, so if you disagree, you know, don't take it personally. But yeah, I wish this game was longer too. Maybe we can talk to the developer in this game now, see if he says anything different to us. He probably won't, but yeah, let's just see and talk to him. But yeah, even he mentions, okay, this isn't the place. This isn't, maybe it's the 3rd floor. Maybe it wasn't even this building that we're in. Okay, it is this building. Yeah, this is the developer of the game. I like to sprite my own tiles from scratch, gives the game a unique look. But I sketch my designs on paper first before I sprite them for the game. I often end up redesigning things because I come up with an idea I like better later. Yeah, that's something about this game too. Like, he already redesigned a lot of Pokemon that he already designed, so I mean that must take a lot of time to do a little bit of character for a game. Looks suspiciously familiar. There's a script for some NPC dialogue. One of them says, I'm working on a game and only has a demo right now. Oh, he broke the 4th wall here. I try to sketch my designs on paper. It's surprisingly difficult. But yeah, I mean, this guy does do a good job. Composing music is hard. I haven't gotten that part down yet. Yeah, I mean, to think, like, to make an actual game that's playable, like, that's amazing in and of itself. And yeah, I mean, I can't really like hate on the game because it's like amazing what they were able to do. Like, this is based on Pokemon, and the team who made this game is like probably really small, like nothing compared to like Game Freak wise. And yeah, you know, fan games are really amazing in that they do capture the essence of Pokemon, and they do it like in their own way. And yeah, that's why I really enjoy playing fan games. And hopefully this game will get even better in the updates to come, and hopefully I'll have some time to play it. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah, this review, I kind of didn't want to do a review because I didn't even script anything, so I'm just sort of rambling, talking about anything, thinking about what I should talk about next and what I should do. So I do apologize if I'm just kind of all over the place here, but yeah, for those of you who are still here, thank you for watching this, sticking through with me here, watching me play this game. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching me play through this game, even though sometimes I was frustrated and I wasn't at times enjoying this as much as I should have been. But yeah, I mean, that's part of the game, and I mean, I have enjoyed playing this game, and I would recommend playing this game if you want to play it. And yeah, just have an open mind while playing this game, and then, I mean, you won't be disappointed if you have an open mind. So yeah, that's the way I try to see things, and that's the way I'm gonna see Pokemon Shield. Like, I'm so excited to play a new Pokemon game, like a main series Pokemon game. Like, it's been so long. And Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I mean, I didn't play those games, but I kind of got bored by the time those games got released. Like, I just didn't really think that those games would be as interesting because they're like too similar to Sun and Moon were. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you've been watching this to this point, I appreciate you guys, appreciate you for watching this. And yeah, so I mean, if you have any suggestions, someone suggested I play Pokemon MMO or something, a Pokemon MMO game. And I don't really play MMO games because, like, you are playing those games with like other actual real people and like live, and I don't know, like, I mean, I looked it up, it seemed like an interesting game, but it seemed like it was like a Kanto, you play through the Kanto region, and yeah, I don't know, maybe one day I'll play that. But yeah, I don't know, I want to play like an actual, like a more single player Pokemon game. Well, maybe not single player, but just more traditional Pokemon game. And yeah, like, so maybe on my list of games to play next after Pokemon Shield, of course. I mean, I'll be playing Pokemon Shield for a long time, definitely. Like, I'm super pumped, even though there's no national dex, I'm super pumped to play those games. And yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there will be a lot of videos on my channel about those games, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And yeah, I mean, if you're getting those games too, like, let me know, because yeah, I want to add you guys and play with you guys if you want. And yeah, that will be really fun to do, and maybe I'll do some live streams as well if I'm able to figure out how to do that. But yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. This is my first Let's Play, not even a full Let's Play, I guess, because this is just a demo, but you know, it'll be kind of awesome if my channel takes off and this game gets updated and I play this on my channel. And yeah, I think that would be really cool to do. It would be nice coming full circle and playing this game again, like in the future, like if my channel ever takes off and does well. And yeah, I think that would be fun to do. But we'll see, time will tell. I'll keep on making videos. Hopefully people will keep on watching. Hopefully you guys will still enjoy these. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next playthrough, or in the next update, or in the next video. So see you guys, take care.